Oh, welcome home, Familia.
And, surprise! Welcome to Yoongi's birthday celebration!
Now that you're here, we have everyone that we need to get the party started.
Except Yoongi.
To celebrate Yoongi, his existence, and the magic that he has brought to this world, we thought, why not appreciate him by appreciating his masterpiece, D2.
Hold on a second, Familia, before we accidentally burn our whole house down.
Safety.
Honestly, we are so very excited for this day because we know how genius of a lyricist our Min Yoongi is. Granted, we have heard D2 multiple times, but we have never dove deep into the lyrics and interpreted it ourselves.
I already know our minds are gonna be blown and potentially some things are gonna go over our heads because Yoongi is so good with wordplay, and honestly, my IQ is not there yet.
Hopefully by after listening to this mixtape, we do increase a few IQ points. But Familia, we hope you clear your schedule for the next hour. Join along as we celebrate, think about, and appreciate our Min Yoongi. But before we do, wish of the day.
Oh.
Comment down below a birthday wish to our Min Yoongi. Maybe he'll read it, but probably not.
It's the intention that counts, Familia.
We'll read it.
And now let's eat this cake and use the laptop underneath it. Are we ready for this?
Oh, that's J-Hope's. Yeah.
Been 3 years.
Title track number 1. I mean, not title track, track number 1.
Hey.
Okay, let go.
Laugh. Okay.
I love it.
Let go. Hey.
Hanam the Hill.
Wow. Wow. Familia, first goosebumps of the reaction. Wow.
First track.
This is like too real for me.
Alright, this is Agust D. This is not Suga.
The doubt comes in.
Just go back. What I go back?
Did it come too easily? It's like, heck no. Hard work.
Wow.
Wow.
Man. When BTS cusses, it lights a fire in me. It just fills me with pride. Change is inevitable.
Wow, that was so deep. Changes for everyone. Is it perhaps our karma?
Me too.
What?
Oh. Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh my god. If you feel like you're gonna crash and just accelerate harder.
Goosebumps
Goosebumps number 2.
Goosebumps number 2.
On track 1.
Wow. He was talking about how like it's a lot of pressure sometimes, but like push the gas pedal.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow. What a start.
What a start to this mixtape. Jeez Louise, Familia.
I already feel so inspired. I don't know about what, but I need to do something.
First of all, I love how the song started with like some nonchalantness. He was kind of expressing how he doesn't even know how many tracks to put in it. And in the beginning, he's kind of just like, okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. One interpretation I got from this is that like he chose a life, but he didn't know all the hardships and all the things that would come with it. He questions if he would go back, but he really doesn't know. And he keeps bringing up change, but the one thing that remains the same is like the moon or the moonlight. And that bar that says like if you're gonna crash, just accelerate harder, I feel like we went through that in our album discography. Correct me if I'm wrong, is that from Nevermind? That stood out to me in a previous song before.
And next up, Familia, we have Daechwita, the title track to this mixtape, one of our favorite music videos of all time.
The writers for this song include Agust D, obviously, and El Capitan, with the producer also being Agust D and El Capitan.
Featuring JK and Jin. Daechwita, literally great blowing and hitting, is a genre of Korean traditional music consisting of military music played by a wind and percussion instruments generally performed while marching. Even the instruments already in the back.
Blowing and hitting.
So cool! Agust D outdid himself with this.
This is still one of my favorite MVs.
Yes, the color grading, everything about it. We watched the behind the scenes on Memories and it was amazing.
Yeah.
Hey!
Oh my god.
He steps on someone.
I love how there's 7 still right there. Ooh, it gives me the chills, Familia.
Wow. And
I
all
feel-
the heads, oh my god.
I feel the Korean pride, Familia. I'm not Korean.
Like,
So epic.
Agust D's acting on this. Hey, it looks
Sounds
so
like
cool.
swag. He's so cool, Familia. Ah, Hitman!
Keeps dancing on.
Bang PD.
I'm like genius.
Oh my god.
Hey. It's what's next?
It's nowhere higher. We all know how hard he worked on like his sword choreography.
Yes.
Acting. I love how there's 2. I love how he's playing the king and
the like person that came to challenge him. The challenger. This is all so cool. Production. Hey, that part. He practiced hard on it.
He just looks like a natural. Oh my god, the story on that too. I love the sound design. Ooh, okay. Happy birthday.
August is intimidating. That song goes hard.
First of all, the song goes hard in itself. Like, if you listen to it without visuals, as someone who doesn't even understand it, it just makes you do this face, like Daechwita. And secondly, the visuals on that music video was so good. I love the history of it, I love the storytelling in it, and I love the little hidden Easter egg that they left in there involving Jin and JK.
And honestly, for me, I kind of like August D's like crap talking.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of cool when he like talks back to the haters. Sometimes you want to be sweet and sometimes you want to be a little hard.
First he's sweet, then he's sour. While watching BTS Memories of 2020, we got to see behind the scenes of this MV on Patreon, and the amount of details and hard work that went into the creation of this was absolutely mind-blowing. And next, for track 3, Familia, we have What Do You Think? With the writers being Agust D, El Capitan, and Ghost Loop, with the producer El Capitan and Ghost Loop. Hopefully I'm saying those names right.
Oh my gosh, that's already such a hard beat.
It has some spookiness to it. Dun, dun, dun.
What is it that he's playing in the back, Familia? Hey.
This might be one of my most listened to.
Hey.
I don't give a fuck. Your life is mediocre.
Wow.
Yoongi is so funny. For you to think that my success is related to your failure, that is such a funny phrase. Oh my god. Oh my god.
No.
I don't bother with flexing. I only understood one thing from that before listening to the lyrics.
Next.
I am so mind blown. I listen to this song almost every day. I did not know he was saying this.
His ad-libs are really good too.
Black card.
Quite cute now.
Oh my god.
times come, so
Oh my god!
hey. Hey. So what do you think?
Oh my god, Familia. This makes me such a proud army that I want to wear this as a badge. Badge of honor.
I think it's so funny how he asks so many times, what do you think?
Yeah.
And then he says, I don't give a what you think.
I love it. Whatever you think. Familia, I listen to that song almost every day just from how hard it goes, from how much I love the beat and Yoongi's rhymes. Knowing the lyrics and how much like pride Yoongi's inserting in my heart right now, talking crap to the haters and non-armies, it just fills me with so much energy, Familia. Jeez!
I love how he addresses like rumors or like BTS topics in his music. Like we will join the military service on our own when the time comes. Also, like I don't give a at those who say idol music isn't music.
I will never view this song the same. It just increased in value so much. I love this song even more now. I love when BTS addresses back the haters. It's so awesome.
Next up, we have Strange featuring Namjoon. Writers are Agust, El Capitan, and Ghost Loop, and RM. For producers, we have El Capitan and Ghost Loop.
Okay, we have our leader, our president, Kim Namjoon in here. This makes it even more exciting.
And special.
Piano vibes? Brown piano vibes?
Whoa, that changed everything.
거부할 수 없는 삶 차보는 꿈을 담보로 희망이라는 몰펜을
Wow.
부로 창고라고 탐을 시험해 부자는 가난조차 탐에 탐욕스럽게 세상은 흑과백두만 존재의 끝이 없는 제로성 게임 속 끝은 볼만해 양극한 세상에서 가장 추한 곳 시세는 거칠게 잠수된 지 오래군 가장 이득을 보는 건 누굴까 가장 피해를 보는 것은 도대체 누굴까 세상에 병들지 않은 자 때려 돌아보니 지금 생각지 않은가 눈 감은 세상에서 눈 뜬 자 이제 눈을 멀게 하네 이상하지 않은가 평화를 원하는 자 싸움을 원하는 자 가짜 이념에가 이상하지 않은가 꿈을 가지려내도 꿈이 없음에도 다 정답은 없네 이상하지 않은가
Wow. This is deep, Familia.
Everything's under control. 며칠 나를 주고 자본이 통제하는 취약. People talk 내 피드가 설명해주지나. 돈을만 조금 다이 시스템의 slave. 자랑하기 바쁜 개목걸이와 케이크. 총을 누구게 반짝이나 싸우네. 이제는 너도 모를 걸. Oh baby what's your name? 양극화 이미 활짝 피어버린 곳내 못난 구멍에 박혀버린 동그란 몰.
Wow.
굴러가 어떻게든 더 이렇게 다 각자의 탁장에서 괜찮다는 병든 세상에 병들지 않은 자 소대면이 취급하는 게 이상하지 않은 나도 감은 세상에서 눈뜬 자 혼자만 눈도 다른 게 훨씬 이상해 난 평화를 원하는 자 싸움을 원하는 자 손바닥 뒤집는 바퀴는 마찬가지 꿈은 오선이 된 그런 세상인데 정답은 없어 그게 정답이야.
There's no right answer, that's the right answer.
Yeah.
I've never thought of it like that, but that's so mind-blowingly deep. It's such a complex, like...
So complex, my goodness. These lyrics, I have to read them multiple times. Wow. Familia, remember how in the beginning we talked about how some things might be so complex or so deep that they might go over our head? This is one of those songs that I'm trying to grasp it together. People are busy boasting about their dog collars and dog houses. Everyone is in their own chicken coop saying they're okay. The reference of the animals pretty much is showing that we're like in a system, you know? It's very interesting because we can interpret it in so many ways.
What I got from it is that like we are in a system that is not really good for us. We're kind of playing a game of like who can show off being the most wealthy or the most rich or the most happy, but that is not like a really good or healthy game to play, and that is not a game that I feel like Agust and Namjoon are saying we should even be playing, and that's coming from someone who has like all the money and all like the fame.
I definitely don't take these lyrics lightly because they have experienced being not the wealthiest to being very wealthy. So these lyrics, I feel like they're trying to tell us a story or trying to tell us what it's like to reach the top.
It's not as worth it as we all may think.
Yes. And next up we have 28 featuring Niihwa. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. And the writers are Agust, El Capitan, His Noise, producer being El Capitan, His Noise.
A direct translation of the Korean title is perhaps I'm gradually becoming an adult. And it is his birthday today, so...
I guess. It's like, I guess I'm slowly becoming an adult.
28.
I feel like it's about to like make me
Is he better
think
talk
deeply.
about like aging and appreciating the moment?
Hey. Hey, that's facts.
I love this beat.
Hey. Wow. Wow.
내가 바란 삶 내가 원한 삶 그저 그런 삶 어쨌든 이젠 상관없이 하루라도만 걱정 없이 하루라도만 고민 없이 사는 게 점점 어른이 되나봐 기억이
This beat is dope.
내가 바란 것들은 무엇이었나 이제는 겁나 내 꿈의 파편들은 어디로 갔나 숨을 쉬는
Hey. This is low-key deep.
Yeah. It's like my heart is working.
Dang. That kind of made me sad.
Familia.
I grow older.
This song made me sad because the way I interpret it, it's like when you get older, things start to become too realistic or something that you slowly forget your childhood dreams or your child dreams. He was saying, I thought I'd change when I turned 20. I thought I'd change when I graduated. It's like when you go through life, you think that your worries are gonna get better in the future, but your worries like change with you. As you're going through college, you'll have different worries than when you were in high school.
Some general confusion as to the lyrics. Is he talking about motivation or something? I could see how like young 20s, you're so hungry, you're so motivated for success, you have so many ambitious dreams, and as you age, they kind of do lose intensity. I don't know if he is referring to that. That is my interpretation of it. I have not hit 28 yet, so I don't know, Familia.
Next up, we have Burn It featuring Max. And for writers, we have Agust and Goose Loop and Max. And for producers, we have Agust and Goose Loop. We know that Suga and Max have worked together. Now, was that before this, or is this their first collab ever? Make good music together. As soon as he comes in, the way the beat just drops.
You get like surrounded. I feel like there's something inside my head.
돌아가보자고 지난 날 나는 파괴하던 시간과 시계 증오하고 열정감 한들에게 사로잡힌 삶 승봉을 맛보는 지난 날 그때와는 뭐가 다른가 글쎄 크게 다르지는 않아 태워버리자고 지난 날 가장 깊은 고민 바닥까지 남김없이 더 타겠지 불을 붙이 더 불을 붙이 뭐 끝에 뭐가 또 나르지 I don't know 나 태우고 나는 너 잘만 남을지도 모르지 아님 그게 뭘지 I see the ashes falling out your window. There's someone in the
It's like he knows burning his past self could bring no change. Ashes or no change.
So burn it till it's all gone. Yeah, burn it. Burn it. Yeah, burn it. I run it. Yeah, burn it. Burn it. 가장 깊은 곳에 너를 마주하지 지구 혹은 증오 혐오 분노까지 그것 또한 얼마나 되려 허망한지 어쩌면 그것들은 마저 신기루 어쩌면 그리 그것들을 배움으로 열정을 강요받는 것은 아니지 조심이란 단어를 조심하길 바래 Don't be afraid 불을 붙여봐 뭐가 됐든 그래 마냥 쉽게 불을 붙여봐 과거에는 현재는 뭐든 좋으니까 쉽게 그래 불을 붙여봐 타오르는 태양이 될런지 아니면 타고 남은 척과 될런지 언제나 선택과 결정은 너의 목화가 마음포기 또한 용기 힘을 잃지 말기
Wow.
I see the ashes falling out your window.
That was deep.
There's someone in the mirror that you don't know. And everything was all wrong. So burn it till it's all gone. Yeah, burn it. Burn it. Yeah, burn it. I run it. Yeah, burn it. Burn it. Yeah, burn it. I run it.
The lyric that stands out to me is after having a taste of success, how am I different from the me of back then? Well, there is no big difference. Let burn the past me. Does this have to do with like persona comparing like past Yoongi to modern day Yoongi? I don't know, Familia. What do you think?
To me, he kept referencing like old Yoongi who came with a lot of anger and sorrow. It seems like even thinking back at this Yoongi brings him like a lot of anger. So him saying like just burn it, get rid of it, is that what he's trying to say? Like just get rid of that old Yoongi, those past memories?
I don't know, Familia. Let us know what you think down below.
And how you interpreted this song.
And for track 7, we have People. Writers Agust D and P Dog, with the producer also being Agust D and P Dog. 사람.
Yes.
This song Marisol loves so much. I hear her play this song all the time in the shower.
Dun, 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 dun. Wow, this song makes me happy.
Let's see what he says.
Wow,
now.
let's see what he says now. They're right.
사람.
Hey.
Yeah, 산들바람
Ooh, it's a light breeze.
숨쉬어가는 사람 스며드는 사람 나는 어떤 사람 나는 좋은 사람 아닌 나쁜 사람 평가는 가지각색
Hey.
그냥 나로 살아 다들 살아가겠지 다들 사랑하겠지
Wow, Familia. It's crazy because I love this song so much because it just gives me such good vibes. And now reading the lyrics,
He's saying some good vibe, beautiful things.
다들 살아가겠지 다들 사랑하겠지 다들 바래가겠지 키워겠지
oh.
사람들은 변하지 나도 변했듯이 세상살이 영원한 건 없어 지나가는 몇분은 Why so serious? Why so serious? Why so serious. I'm so serious. I'm so serious.
Well, so what?
So what?
Like so much pressure on it.
Wow. Wow.
Like don't judge it. Stop judging
Yeah.
물이 흘러가는 대로 흘러가 저기 끝이 뭐가 있을지도 특별한 삶 평범한 삶 그 나름대로 좋은 게 좋은 거지 뭐 좋은 게 좋은 거지
It's good.
되지 않지 불편한 자들 감수하지 극적인 상황들의 반복은 삶을 지치게도 해 사람들이 그런 거지 없으면 있고 싶기도 있으면 없고 싶기도 누가 사람이
Wow, that's so crazy.
극적인 상황들의 반복은 삶을 지치게도 해 사람들이 그런 거지
Like that.
없으면 있고 싶기도
Out there you want to be there, and when you are, you don't want to.
누가 사람이지 동물이라 했나 내가 보기에는 후회로 믿기 분명한데
Wow.
사람들은 변하지 너도 변했듯이 세상살이 영원한 건 없었다 지나가는 여분을 너의 평범함은 드러나의 특별함 너의 특별함은 드러나의 평범함
Wow.
너의
Wow, this is so beautiful.
나의 특별함은 드러나의 평범함
It's like don't be so afraid. Don't judge it so much, maybe.
Wow. That song was so like gentle and supportive and so like warming and comforting to me personally.
No wonder this song makes me feel so good. Like I secretly know Korean.
Marisol secretly fluent in Korean.
감사합니다.
감사합니다.
I knew this song made me feel good for a reason.
So the vibes I got from this song and the meaning of the song is kind of like life goes on. Like things are as they are. So what?
If you make a mistake.
Yeah. Try not to label or judge or box things in. It simply is as it is.
Yeah, life is life.
If there's like a certain feeling or emotion in your body, we don't have to just throw it into the good box or the bad box.
Or be so quick to judge it.
Yeah, just don't put it in any box. Why does crying have to be bad?
Yeah.
When it can be just crying?
Relief.
Familia, let's listen to Agust D here.
We're on to something here. Some songs we can interpret so well, but some songs we need your help, Familia. So please share down below what you interpreted.
For track 8, we have Honsool, Drinking Alone, writers Agust D and P-Dog, with the producer also being Agust D and P-Dog. Honsool refers to alcohol that one drinks alone or the activity of drinking alone. It emerged from a recent trend in Korea, eating and drinking alone. Representing the growth of individualism in the society, it's considered as a way to relax and recharge oneself by having some alone time away from the others and work social obligations.
Wow, so like drinking alone has its own word.
This actually reminds me of the last run BTS we watched, their staycation. Some members like to congregate and be together, while some members like to just be completely alone in their room and avoid all movement. JK and Suga.
I feel like this song is gonna talk very deeply about like separating yourself from like your responsibilities of your job or your relationships.
Drinking alone.
I'm very curious. Very airy vibes. The window describes the airy vibes.
Kind of sounds extraterrestrial. Kind of sounds like chopped and screwed.
Chopped and screwed. I wish we had translations to this too. I feel like when this voice makes me think of someone who is on alcohol for some reason. Oh, hold up. Wow.
술로 해독하는 기억 자라나는 하루에 마치 편을 술이지루 고단한 하루에 가는 어찌어찌 해내고 과하게치는 일정은 일주일에 인생 적당히 먹고 자지 뭐 차피 잠도 안 오는데
Oh my god.
걱정하지 마 I don't care.
Wow.
How many of you are feeling like this right now? Just overwhelmed from a tight schedule. You said this reminds you of drinking, like this voice?
Like someone who's like been drinking, I don't know.
This song reminds me, I mean this voice
It's like
reminds me
blurry,
of
like
this represents in my head like an inner voice or like anxiety or something.
that too, yeah.
It's like your inside voice.
Wow. Wow. August D is like giving us a different side of like Suga.
Yes. It's kind of like Suga, like when he clocks out of work or something, he comes home, showers, and now he's alone in his room.
He has to face his full self.
Wow.
I wonder if Yoongi made this or August D created this song while they were on like tour in a hotel room and he was exhausted.
Yeah.
And he was like feeling this way, like he was just like coming home from an exhausting schedule and getting ready for the next day, and that's how he like created this track for us.
It could very well easily be. He did say one lyric where he said, since the alcohol is kicking in, let's get honest about my life. So I wonder if he was like in the middle of writing these bars, writing these lyrics while drinking and feeling this type of way.
I'm liking this different perspective of Suga.
I feel like he's letting us all into like his vulnerabilities and his fears, and he's not afraid to showcase that to us, which in return makes me view him as even stronger. Luckily, the mixtape is not over yet because we have track 9 titled Interlude, Set Me Free.
It's like Set Me Free right after Drinking Alone. I wonder if the order of these songs are intentional. I kind of feel like we are going through a little story as we're going through these songs.
Writers are August D and P-Dog, with the producer also being August D and P-Dog.
Birds chirping.
Interlude.
We have an interlude on here.
Set me free,
Wow.
Set me free. 그게 네 맘이 아닌 걸 알면서 Oh no, no, no. Set me free. 날 자유롭게 하고 있다는 Set me free.
Is August D vocalizing right now?
요즘 기분이 왠지
I was gonna say, I feel like he's emotional.
바닥에 썩이고 또 하루는 창공에서 나는
Wow.
왜
know this song. It's just crazy. This song came right after. Sheesh. That was different. I was not expecting this kind of like genre in Agust D, honestly. So when I first heard this, I was very surprised to hear Agust D vocalizing to us. The ambiance and his voice put together was very soothing and almost spiritual a little bit.
Like I said before, I felt like an even more emotional Yoongi while he was vocalizing in this. I don't know, Familia. This is also an interlude, so let's see where it interluded to.
It interluded into the last track, Dear My Friend, featuring Kim Jong-wan of NIL.
The direct translation of the Korean title is What Would It Have Been Like? For this track, Agust D worked with Kim Jong-wan of NIL, who made Everything Goes with RM. And the writers include Agust D, El Capitan, and Kim Jong-wan, with the producers also being them three. Soft tones at first.
Then,
lost contact. The detention center?
I got the goosebumps. Wow. Wow.
He consciously did. I love Yoongi's storytelling. It takes you like on an emotional like roller coaster journey.
I wonder if this is based on a true story.
It has to be. I feel like knowing our Yoongi.
That's sad. It's like he was there for his friend and then his friend offered him drugs.
Was it drugs in your head?
I don't know. That's how I translated it. And he got angry. It's like that anger of feeling like what would have been like if we would have like stayed close or stayed friends.
It's like this chorus with this extra like rock background now, added instrumentals. It like increases the emotions you feel. This is the grand finale, Act 3.
This song made me sad.
I know, Yoongi's friend.
What would it be like?
It's like the what ifs. Wow, that was very sad to hear because obviously Yoongi still like cares for this friend. Even though he says things like I hate you, he obviously still cares for this friend. Driving 3 hours to visit him in a detention center on top of his very busy schedule. After all that, his friend offers him something that obviously Min Yoongi did not like. Maybe Yoongi is saying he hates him because of how much he cares for him and how much this friend is putting Yoongi through because of his care for this friend.
Or Yoongi is saying he hates him because he hates the choices that his friend is making. Agust D is definitely a different side of Suga. The fact that Yoongi is opening this side up to us is literally giving us a chance to learn from these emotions and try to understand them.
All in all, it was such a fun day celebrating our Min Yoongi by going through his masterpiece of D2.
We know Yoongi is getting ready to be reunited with K-Army, which we are sure is making him so freaking happy and so excited. We hope that maybe K-Army surprises Yoongi with like a happy birthday. We hope that you had fun celebrating Yoongi with us and learned something new.
And if you enjoyed this reaction, click that top video over there and watch how we celebrated J-Hope's birthday.
And if you would like 3 more BTS reactions from us each and every week, go ahead and click on the Patreon button right there.
We'll see you soon, Familia. Bora hey!
Inspires. Inspires, man. Yeah.
Inspired.